Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go! Lady! Let's go! Watch tight end, watch tight end! Tight right, tight right! 3 down, 3 down.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Alert, 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 alert.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10. Pull down, pull down. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Penny hit, and the ball is jarred free. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Those warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry, and now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Go. Smith.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Matt Judon racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the right side here with Penny. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 2nd and 12, Wilson flushed out right. This complete to Lockett. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is Homer. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Homer, his 1st touchdown on the year. Here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber. Yo, go. Hey, exit. Hit it.
From the 31, Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bound to lose one. No. Off. 6-6, bullet high. Hey, zoom.
And that'll set him back 5. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Brandon, I loved his game in college, and I thought he would translate well as a pro. Boy, did he exceed my expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Go. check curls, check curls, check curls. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here I come.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
General West.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That'll be caught by Cobb. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Henderson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Pilot, 64, weak. 54 is Mike. 54. Hey, Haywood. 54. Here we go. Shoot.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They go play action here on 1st down. And off the deflection, it's caught. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Hey, Delta. Mike 5-4, Get it.
Here's Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
54 Mike. 54 Mike.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down again.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
First
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
51. Gun. Hey, alert. Let's go.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We got this. Hey, 0.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Check 13. Check. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
On first down, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a draw play for Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike, 51.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's good. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jadeveon Clowney. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. First target, first catch, and a first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Come to my work. Go.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's taken in by Henderson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
36 power.
To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Gordon. 25 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
8, read. 54, Mike, 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets it to Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Set, ready? 10-2 stop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Look at me. Zipper. 57's right. I got it. Orbit. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Slam. 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 Ready.
Allen looks to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Yep. Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, Mike 7. 57. Mike 57. Lee Griffin. Lee Griffin.
Throwing is Allen on third. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
57 Mike. Get that quarterback. And all 57.
Allen now on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing again on second and 10. Allen, he's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Flush to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That goes for a gain of 31. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now Gurley. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 33. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, it's Gurley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Henderson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. After the interception, here's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly